This documentary is based on publicly available road safety guidance and automotive engineering resources.
In one moment you're driving normally, the next you press the brake pedal and nothing happens. What you do in the next 5 seconds could determine whether you survive. Most drivers panic. But panic is often more dangerous than the brake failure itself. Most drivers panic. But panic is often more dangerous than the brake failure itself. According to highway safety experts, staying calm gives you the best chance of avoiding a deadly crash. Brake failure is rare, but it can happen because of hydraulic fluid loss, overheated brakes, or mechanical failure.
The biggest mistake? Slamming the brake pedal over and over in blind panic.
Instead, quickly pump the brake pedal several times. If hydraulic pressure remains, partial braking may return.
If the brakes still don't respond, take your foot off the accelerator immediately.
Turn on your hazard lights immediately. Warn every driver around you that you're in an emergency.
Now begin moving carefully toward the shoulder, avoiding sudden steering movements.
If your vehicle has a manual gear selector, downshift one gear at a time. The engine can help slow the vehicle without relying only on the brakes.
Never shift into park while the vehicle is moving. The parking pawl inside the transmission can be severely damaged, and the drive wheels may lock unexpectedly.
Instead, shift into lower gears one step at a time. Engine braking can reduce speed gradually while helping you stay in control.
If your service brakes don't respond, begin applying the parking brake slowly. Never yank it suddenly at high speed.
Pulling the parking brake violently can cause the rear wheels to lose traction, especially on wet roads.
Don't stare at the brake pedal. Keep your eyes far down the road so you can plan your escape route. If it's safe, move toward the shoulder. An open shoulder gives you valuable space and time.
If another vehicle blocks your path, use your horn. Make sure other drivers know you're facing an emergency.
Even with failed brakes, sudden steering can make the vehicle unstable. Keep every movement smooth and deliberate.
If an uphill road or escape lane is available, gravity can help slow the vehicle naturally. Never switch off the engine while you're still moving. You could lose power steering and, in many vehicles, power brake assist.
The worst place to be is directly behind a heavy truck. If your brakes have failed, increase your space and look for a safe escape path.
Repeated hard braking on long downhill roads can overheat the braking system, reducing its ability to slow the vehicle.
Trying to zigzag through traffic at high speed can make a bad situation even worse. Smooth decisions save lives. Sometimes the brakes haven't completely failed. They've simply become too hot. This is known as brake fade.
On steep descents, lower gears let the engine help control speed, reducing stress on the brakes.
Repeated hard braking on long downhill roads can overheat the braking system, reducing its ability to slow the vehicle.
On some mountain highways, emergency escape ramps are built for vehicles that cannot stop. If one is available and safe to reach, it may prevent a catastrophic crash. Wet roads reduce tire grip. Any sudden steering or harsh parking brake input becomes even more dangerous.
At night, visibility drops. Hazard lights become even more important because they help other drivers recognize your emergency sooner.
Once you've stopped safely, shift into park only after the vehicle is fully stationary, apply the parking brake, and move to a safe location away from traffic if possible.
Brake failure is rare, but knowing the correct response before it happens could make the difference between a close call and a tragedy. Brake failure almost never happens without warning. The vehicle usually gives you signs if you know how to recognize them.
If the brake pedal suddenly feels soft or sinks farther than normal, it may indicate a hydraulic problem that needs immediate attention.
Grinding or metal-on-metal sounds may mean the brake pads are severely worn, reducing braking performance.
A strong burning smell after heavy braking may indicate overheated brakes. Continuing to drive without letting them cool can reduce braking effectiveness.
Brake fluid leaking beneath your vehicle is a serious warning. Without hydraulic pressure, braking performance can be severely reduced.
Anti-lock braking systems help you maintain steering control during hard braking, but they cannot overcome the limits of tire grip or road conditions.
Many brake failures can be prevented through regular inspections, replacing worn components, and changing brake fluid according to your vehicle manufacturer's recommendations.
During a brake emergency, every second matters. Staying calm allows your brain to make better decisions under pressure. Technology can help, but your knowledge, judgment, and preparation remain your most important safety systems. Brake failure is rare, but preparation is priceless. Share this knowledge with your family. You may never need it, but if that day comes, it could save a life. Your greatest weapon isn't your brakes anymore. It's your ability to stay focused.
Keep both hands firmly on the steering wheel. Stable steering gives you the best chance of avoiding obstacles.
Watch the traffic flow ahead. Every opening could become your safest escape route. Whenever possible, let the road help you. An uphill slope naturally reduces your speed. Avoid aiming toward guardrails, bridge supports, or concrete barriers unless there is absolutely no safer alternative. Don't squeeze through narrow spaces between vehicles. A predictable path is usually the safest one. After what feels like forever, the vehicle finally comes to a complete stop.
If it's safe to exit, move away from the roadway and stand behind a guardrail or another protected location.
This time, knowledge made the difference. A calm response turned a potential tragedy into a story of survival.
A brake failure doesn't usually happen in a single second. In many cases, it begins with small problems that were ignored.
Brake fluid is the force that transfers your foot pressure into braking power. Without enough fluid or pressure, the system cannot work properly.
A damaged brake line can slowly leak fluid, reducing braking ability and creating a dangerous situation. Brake rotors absorb enormous heat during braking. Severe wear or damage can affect braking smoothness and performance. Brake rotors absorb enormous heat during braking. Severe wear or damage can affect braking smoothness and performance.
The master cylinder is the heart of the hydraulic braking system. If it fails, the brake pedal may lose its normal response.
Professional inspections can identify problems before they become emergencies on the road.
Modern vehicles include advanced systems like ABS and electronic stability control, but technology works best when combined with responsible driving. Even perfect brakes cannot stop a vehicle safely without good tires. Tire grip is where braking power meets the road. The safest brake emergency is the one that never happens. Maintenance, awareness, and preparation are your first line of defense. When panic strikes, people often remember dangerous advice from the internet. But some popular tips can make the situation worse. One common myth is turning off the engine immediately. In many vehicles, this can remove important assistance systems while you're still moving. Another dangerous mistake is pulling the parking brake suddenly at high speed. Smooth control is safer than sudden reactions.
Never attempt to escape a moving vehicle. The safest option is to stay inside, maintain control, and slow the vehicle down.
In an emergency, your brain needs time to process information. Staying calm can give you the seconds you need.
Fear can make drivers freeze, overcorrect, or make sudden movements. Control begins with controlling yourself. ABS does not create impossible stopping power. Its purpose is to help you maintain steering control during emergency braking.
Electronic stability control can help prevent loss of control, but it cannot replace safe driving decisions. No technology can replace awareness. The most important safety feature is still the person behind the wheel.
You don't prepare for a brake failure when it happens. You prepare before it happens.
When brakes fail, you don't have minutes to think. You may have only seconds. Those seconds can decide everything.
Remember the rules. Stay calm, keep control, reduce speed gradually, warn others, and search for a safe place to stop. You may never experience brake failure, but someone you love might. Learning this today could protect a life tomorrow. Every journey begins with preparation. Every safe arrival begins with knowledge. Because when the unexpected happens, the person who knows what to do has the greatest chance of making it home.